everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and today I'm going to show you some stretches and exercises for Piriformis syndrome. It's literally a pain in the butt. Butt. Let's get started. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. The first two stretches I'm going to show you are modified stretches. The best way to do them is lying down, but sometimes you just don't have time to lie down. Maybe you're at work and you want to stretch out, or maybe you aren't comfortable lying down on the ground. So just seated in a chair, take the leg of the side that you want to stretch. So if it's my left side, I'm going to cross it over into a figure 4 position. So if I'm looking down, I see the number 4. You're going to feel that stretch right on that bottom area there. And if this isn't quite enough, try and keep your back straight and just bend forward at your hips. And right about there, I can feel just on my bottom, right where I'm sitting, the stretch. And that's where that piriformis stretch is. So if you need even more, some people kind of take their leg a little bit and then pull towards them. And just hold that stretch for about 30 seconds, come back up, and then do that 3 times. Then the next one is crossing the knee over to the opposite shoulder. So this time still almost in that figure 4 position, except you don't bring the knee down. You take your opposite hand and pull that knee up towards the opposite side. So again, I feel that stretch in that piriformis area, but it changes just a little bit, so it's right here versus maybe down at the bottom. So again, holding that for about 30 seconds. Some people like to kind of come in and hug it and then relax and do that 3 times as well. So now I'm going to show you the versions on the ground and then some exercises as well. So now I'm going to show you the same 2 stretches lying down. So just lie down on the ground, prop both knees up, be nice and relaxed, and then the same thing, you're going to go into that figure 4 position where you take the side you want to stretch and cross it over where your ankle is just right above your knee. Now this time, instead of bringing your body up, you're going to bring your legs to you. So take your hands and grab the other side just below the knee and then pull it towards you. So again, I'm feeling that stretch right on that bottom area right there. And you want to hold that for 30 seconds, relax, and then do that 3 times. Then the knee to the opposite shoulder, still in this position. This time take that right hand and pull it over towards the right shoulder. Your leg doesn't necessarily have to stay on the other one. If you're a little more flexible, you can bring it all the way up and over, or even slightly hug it. But it's not straight up, it's over at an angle. And again, this time it's a little bit lower of a stretch, but you're still stretching that piriformis area. So holding that for 30 seconds and then coming back down and doing that 3 times. So now for some exercises, you're gonna roll over onto your side. Bring your knees together and bent. You want your hips to be perpendicular to the ground. You're going to do a clamshell now. So with the clamshell, a lot of times your hip's going to want to roll back, but try and keep it nice and straight up and down, and then just take that top leg and lift it up. So it doesn't have to go high, because if you go real high, you're going to want to roll back. And if you're having a hard time keeping your hips up and down, you can put your back against a wall and then bring it up. So just nice and slow up and come back down. And that's working those glutes and that piriformis area back there. So these are a little tougher than they look. Just start off with 10 to 15 of them, and then you can work your way up to 20, 25. If that becomes easy, you can take a little ankle weight and put it around your thigh, or you can take a resistive band and wrap it around your legs and then again lifting up. The next exercise is going to be a side plank. So this time you're going to straighten out your legs. Make sure your elbow is pretty close underneath your shoulder, pretty much in alignment. The legs are nice and straight, so they're not up this way. And you're just going to come up, trying to be in as much of a straight line as you can. And just start off with about 10 seconds. Come back down, try to work your way up to 30 seconds to a minute. If that's too hard to start off with, you can just go at your knees and come up and start off with this and then work your way up, and then once that becomes easy, then you can go back to a straight leg and then come all the way up. With the side, you want to work towards the ground. And then the last exercise is going to be over on your stomach. So this time, the side that you want to work, you're going to bend your knee up where your foot is towards the ceiling, and then just lift it up and slowly come back down. Now try and keep your hips level on the ground. Sometimes people kind of want to roll and come up, but really try and keep them down on the ground and just lift that thigh up off the ground and slowly come back down. So again, just start off with about 10 to 15 and then work your way up to 20 to 25. If that becomes easy, then you can put a little bit of an ankle weight, maybe 1 to 2 pounds around your ankle, and then start back over. So those were your stretches and exercises for piriformis syndrome. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you'd like to check out some other videos, go to AskDoctorJo.com. Don't forget to like us, and remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.